What's up, guys? Hey, just wanted to take a different approach today and answer a really important question. I've been getting a lot lately. Not only that, I've gotten it a lot over the last several years. And a lot of us are a little embarrassed when we have these sort of uncontrollable emotions that come over us and bursts of crying out of thin air, especially in the beginning phases of recovery. This is totally normal. And I think some of you are maybe concerned that, oh, is this something that's going to be a part of me post-trauma and something I'm going to have to deal with where I can't control these tears any longer? Well, I'm here to say that that is temporary. In my experience, and also in my experience with training individuals over the last several years, that is a temporary side effect. Don't be ashamed of it. Don't be embarrassed by it. You've overcome something life-threatening and certainly life-altering. Everyone in our family, loved ones, close friends, they're not really sure what's going on either, but they're doing their best, right? Specialists, medical professionals, everyone's doing everything that they possibly can to help walk us through this extremely challenging, confusing, and frankly, scary time. The best way to mitigate these feelings is to really just pay close attention to what you can control. And at the moment, you're probably feeling like there's not a whole lot you can control. Not a whole lot of freedom, completely dependent on other people to help you with just about everything. I do go into deep detail in my book. If you haven't checked it out yet, highly recommend you do. I don't want to make this too long of a video or post. I just wanted to answer this question with respect and to the best of my ability. My goal, everything that I've been building up and working towards this last 15 years of recovery, is to explain and coach you guys how to become your own expert. I'm not the expert of your recovery. I'm the expert of my recovery. Doesn't matter if it's a TBI, a stroke, spinal injury, amputee, cancer survivor, you name it. The list goes on. MS. I've met so many individuals that humble me to my core. Now, when it comes to these bursts of tears out of thin air or feeling victimized, right? The best thing you can do is just pay attention to the things that you can control. We can control our sleep, we can control our eating habits, and we can control how we move. Even if your mobility is extremely limited, okay, making that effort, putting in that effort is the antidote to feeling sorry for yourself, to feeling depressed or anxious or just victimized. Like, it's the worst feeling ever. And I'll tell you right now, that is the root cause of those tears. Also, on top of that, feeling like no one around you can possibly understand what you're going through. And there's big support groups out there and people doing everything they can to help us out. But it's in your hands. I want you to feel in the driver's seat. You need to feel empowered. You need to feel strong. And how you're going to recover, it's not up to me. It's up to you. And the amount of effort that you're capable of putting in, it's in there. And it's a lot. But right now you might feel completely powerless. And that's totally normal, but it is temporary. So I just want to encourage you to do everything in your power to get your circadian rhythm in check, get good sleep, eat well, train as well as you can, even if you're in a wheelchair. Figure out a way to move your body as best you possibly can. There's always something you can do. Even if it's just moving just a little bit every day, multiple hours a day, every day, you will get better. And those emotional black holes that you feel like you're being sucked into will subside. There's so much that you can do to help your situation. You just need to tap into that inner strength, that power of inner strength, and get busy. I found it through fitness. Okay. Fitness for the injured is all I know. And I'll tell you this, I haven't had a sudden outburst of tears or a breakdown that scared me for as long as I can remember. But I do remember what that feels like. Okay, there's a small file cabinet in the back of my brain that I can go into that I choose to not enter, but I do remember exactly what that all feels like. So I'm here to tell you it's temporary. All right, guys, I hope this helps. And I'd love to have more discussions with you guys, answer questions. Let's keep this a running dialogue. I love the questions you guys are throwing at me, and I'm just here to help. I'm here to answer any question I can to the best of my abilities. Again, I'm not the master or the expert of your recovery. Only you are. I'm here to help you put the power back in your hands. And let's do it, guys. Let's do it together. Here for you. Hope all's well. Stay strong, and we'll talk soon. All right. Cheers.